Parking lot. Parking lot. City. City. Town. Town. Mall. Mall. Shop. Shop. Store. Store. Clinic. Clinic. Bar. Bar. Stadium. Stadium. Street. Street. School. School. College. College. Country. Country. Museum. Museum. Park. Park. Apartment. Apartment. Studio. Studio. Hospital. Hospital. Motel. Motel. Church. Church. Casino. Casino. Restaurant. Restaurant. Liquor store. Liquor store. Beach. Beach. Mountains. Mountains. Coast. Coast. Clubhouse. Clubhouse. Building. Building. University. University. Zoo. Zoo. Office. Office. And state. State. Remember, these are all words that represent places. They're nouns naming places. Now we're going to continue naming nouns that name things. If you turn to page 12, you could follow the examples in the word bank with me. Now remember, this part is so you have to listen carefully, because it's important that you listen carefully so you could pronounce and produce the word yourself correctly. So, we're going to begin with desk. Desk. Table. Table. Chair. Chair. Tool. Tool. Elephant. Elephant. Pencil. Pencil. Socks. Socks. Calculator. Calculator. Flag. Flag. Shirt. Shirt. Pants. Pants. Horse. Horse. Notebook. Notebook. Shoes. Shoes. Watch. Watch. Bracelet. Bracelet. Ring. Ring. Pen. Pen. eagle, eagle. Orange, orange. Jacket, jacket. Now those were examples of nouns that name things. Remember, if you need more practice to hear clearly, make sure that you play it again because it's important for you to listen carefully so you could pronounce correctly. Okay, so we've been practicing talking about nouns. Nouns name a person, a place, or a thing. However, nouns are divided into two groups. Some are proper nouns and common nouns. Now let's see what a proper noun is. A proper noun names a person, a place, or a thing, and it must be capitalized. That means that you're actually using a specific name for a person. So for example, I am Mrs. Weiseitinger, so it's a proper noun because it's my name. Mr. Carrasco is his name, so it's capitalized because it's specific to only him. So a common noun names a person, a place, or a thing that is not capitalized. So for example, I'm a teacher. Teacher is not capitalized because it could be any teacher. However, if I use my name, that would be proper, Mrs. Weiseitinger, so that would be capitalized. So let's look at some examples of some common nouns and some proper nouns. For example, teacher. Like I said, teacher is not naming a specific teacher, it's naming many teachers. So this is a common noun. However, if we use a proper noun of a teacher, we could say Mrs. Scott. Mrs. Scott is a teacher, but that's her name. That's why it becomes a proper noun. Now, for example, brother. Brother is a common noun because it doesn't name a specific brother. However, if we do say Robert, Robert is somebody's brother, so now we're using the proper name. Okay? It also works for places. For example, beach. Beach, it could be any beach. So this is a common noun.
Because it's not specific.
Because it's not specific. However, if you're meeting someone and you want to tell them what beach to go to, Oceanside Beach would be a specific place. It's the name of a specific beach. And the same is with university. There's many universities. University is a common noun. It's not naming a specific university. However, San Marcos University is specific. So it does, if you notice, all of the proper nouns are capitalized because we're naming specific people and specific places. The common nouns are not capitalized because it's a general word for those, for teachers, brothers, beaches, and universities. Hello, and welcome to Steps to Success. My name is Ingrid Weiseitinger, and I will be your teacher. Today, we're going to talk about nouns. Now remember, nouns are a person, place, or thing. However, usually nouns will be accompanied by an article. For example, if we look at my notes, it is important to understand that nouns are usually accompanied by articles a, an, or the. However, there is a difference when using a or an or the. Indefinite articles are a and an. They are placed before a noun when you are talking about a common group. For example, a group of dogs. It could be a dog, a cat, a butterfly. It could be any dog. It's not specific. However, a definite article is the word the. it is placed before a specific person, place, or thing. So in this case, if we're talking about a specific dog, it's the dog. A dog would be any dog. The dog is one specific dog or group of dogs that we may be talking about. So let's continue with our practice and focus on the rules to follow for the definite article the. Rules to follow. The is used with singular and plural nouns, just as I did in my example, the dog or the group of dogs. Rule number 2, the is used when you and the other person are talking about the same specific thing. If I am talking about my students, I would say the students in my class. We know that we're talking about my class. If I talk about a student, it could be any student. That's why you need to understand the difference between using the different articles. The is going to be something specific, some person that's specific or a thing that is specific. Rule number 3, the indicates that the noun being used is specific, which is exactly what we've been